Hi everyone, in today's pivot card reading, we're going to find out what your hidden gifts and talents are. We have 4 piles to choose from today and 4 crystals, so go ahead and take a moment if you need to, see what calls out to you, and let's begin the reading. Hi pile 1, if you chose this crystal, this is your reading. So let's find out what your hidden gifts and talents are. Let's start with this 5 of Pentacles. So starting off, pile 1, I feel that you are someone who has had more humble beginnings. I feel that it was possible that there wasn't a lot of time or opportunity for you to explore your potential gifts and talents. And what I'm seeing here is that you definitely have a lot that you may not be aware of or give yourself enough credit for. I feel that other people can definitely see your potential, and I feel like it hasn't always been easy, pile 1, especially with this 10 of Cups in reverse. You could have felt quite unfulfilled and disconnected from people that you were close to and put a lot of your heart towards. And I feel like that has made it more difficult for you to see your light. And I feel that one of your hidden gifts and talents, pile 1, is the fact that you aren't a show-off. You aren't someone who is going to go out of your way for validation or attention. You have more of a subtle confidence, even if you don't see yourself as someone who's confident, pile 1. I feel that other people really appreciate that you are very easygoing, and they can see that you have a lot to offer, and they like that you're not full of yourself. And with this 8 of Wands in reverse, pile 1, I feel that at times you could go through imposter syndrome, meaning you may dismiss certain strengths of yours, you may dismiss certain abilities. And I feel that this pile overall, it's just been very, very difficult to recognize what you have to offer. And specifically when it comes to the effect that life and other people have had on you. And we have this visionary card. So let's see. Light attributes: capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. So I feel that a lot of your gifts and talents, pile 1, take place in your mind. I feel that you have these ideas that you just keep inside. I feel that you're very creative. You have very creative solutions, and you are able to balance this out with practical things, and as well as spiritual. You definitely have this nice balance of being a grounded person, yet being a very spiritual person, someone with a lot of depth. And with this vampire card, it says, makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. So yeah, pile one. I feel that you also have healing and spiritual gifts that you may not realize. And I feel that you're about to really explore that, if not already. And I feel that a good sign to recognize that you have these gifts is taking notice of times where being around certain people and noticing that you feel quite drained afterwards. At times you may have felt as though you're too sensitive, or like you should just be a hermit and stay inside, basically. But I feel that this is confirmation that you are definitely in tune spiritually, and sometimes it can feel very intense when you come across certain energies. And with this abundance card, pile one, this really stands out to me because I feel like if there is something that you want to accomplish or something that you're passionate about, it can grow into something very beautiful, very fruitful. And I'm seeing a lot of confirmation here, pile one, that who you are definitely stands out to other people, and that you deserve more credit. You may also have Scorpio, Capricorn, Cancer, or Gemini placements. I feel like you have a strong sense of justice, pile one. People feel like they can rely on you. They trust you because you are someone who's been through it all. You've seen it all. You're very real, and they appreciate that. So I feel that part of your hidden gifts and talents involve how you inspire other people, especially other people who are going through something difficult or emotional. You have a very grounding presence for them. And I also feel that this is advice as well, pile one, that while this is wonderful that people feel this way about you, I feel that there's also this advice to make sure to protect your energy, make sure that you have strong boundaries when it comes to the energy you give out to others. But yeah, you have very creative solutions. Even if you experience setbacks or obstacles, you are able to be in the present moment and really put your mind to work. Overall, I feel that this pile is in the process of something bigger, something that's meant to grow. Whether you're seeing glimpses of this already, or this could be something you have yet to discover. That's what I have for you today, Pile 1. Thank you so much. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose this crystal, this is your reading. So let's see what your hidden gifts and talents are. First, we have Queen of Crystals, which is a very powerful sign already. I definitely feel that Pile 2, you are able to change the energy of a room. You're very, very vibrant, very like a ray of sunshine. You definitely have this star quality that you may not realize, that you may I feel that you have such a powerful presence, Pile 2, that it makes people nervous. But let's see. Next we have this Two of Crystals. So with that being said, I feel that you are able to thrive in any circumstance. You are able to weigh out your options very strategically. And I feel that this also, we're able to do whatever it takes to get to your goals. You know that there's a process to things. You know that you make the most out of what you have, and you use it to make you stronger. You use it as a learning experience, and this will definitely take you far. And with this Death card, this is also very powerful because I feel that you are someone who's very good at transforming, shedding old skin, and really, it's like you're always leveling up. And with this Death card, I feel that a lot of times you bring out this side of people that makes them realize that they need to change, that you are definitely doing something right. And I also feel that at times people may be quite jealous or envious of you due to the fact that you have a very self-assured energy about you, but you're also very humble. You're very open to what life has to offer, and you know that you're only human, and you're here, you're just trying the best that you can, just like everyone else. And I feel that there can be mixed feelings about this towards you, for sure, Pile 2. I feel that people adore you for it, and I feel that people are kind of triggered about it. But yeah, I feel that if people want to hang out with you, Pile 2, they're going to have to be a very secure person, because you cannot be put in a box. You cannot make yourself small. It's just, impossible. So they can either work with you or just keep their distance. And I'm also seeing a lot of physical things here as well when it comes to your hidden gifts and talents. I'm getting something very specific about the face area. So maybe you have a very attractive physical appearance, but I'm just getting overall that you have a very expressive face. Like, you wear your heart on your sleeve, like when you express yourself, and you can tell how you're feeling through your face in your facial expressions. And this is something that also gives me this impression that some of you could also thrive very well in like show business or acting, especially with this scribe card and this glamour card. And the scribe card also tells me that you have this combination of beauty and brains. Like, you have the whole package pile too, and yeah, back to what I was saying about your facial expressions. I feel that this is especially something that people notice when they're talking to you. They like this about you because it shows that you're actually listening to them, you're actually present. And some of you could also really succeed at being content creators or something involving social media. And either way, I feel that you are meant to be seen in some way, pile two. Whether it's just on a smaller scale or actually pursuing other things that I mentioned. And what else? Yeah, with this scribe card, I feel that you are very good at, you're very book smart, but also you're very intuitive. You're very good at reading people. More specifically, I'm getting that you're very good at seeing people for who they really are. You see beyond their mask. You're able to see what projections that they're putting on to you. And I feel that you're very clever about this, pile two. I don't see you as a very confrontational person, but I feel that there's something you do that they can tell that you caught on to them, you figured them out, and you have you have a charm to you, pile two, that other people, this is part of your very powerful, very powerful. And next we have strength. So this could mean a lot of things, but I'm getting in particular, this is giving me very much fire energy, especially with this Queen of Crystals and this Two of Crystals. You have the strength to pursue your dreams. You have the strength to get things done, to not let anything hold you back or anybody. So with that being said, you could also be a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And I'm also picking up a Libra here as well. And yeah, with this Queen of Crystals and this Glamour card, you may also have a very good sense of style. I feel like it could be very colorful or just very outside the box and totally unique to you. And this is also something that you could even pursue in your career somehow. I'm getting a lot of career options as far as being in the public eye in some way. But yeah, like I said, it doesn't have to be on that grand of a scale. I feel that either way, Pile 2, you are going to capture people's attention. Capture people's attention. And you will continue to be your authentic self, and it will definitely pay off for you. And that's what I have for you today, Pile 2. Thank you so much. Bye. Hi, Pile number 3. If you chose this crystal, this is your reading. Let's find out what your hidden gifts and talents are. So starting off, we have this Eight of Swords, and this is really standing out to me because there's this hand here, and then there's this person who's in a difficult situation, and this hand is offering basically, Pile 3, this really stands out to me because you are always there for people. You always lend a helping hand, and the impact that you have on other people is so empowering. You really make such a profound impact on others. So with that being said, people feel like you rescue them in a sense, but in a healthy way, of course. Like, you show them the light, you show them that there's still good people out there, and you are not a bystander. You are not someone who is comfortable with seeing someone being mistreated. You always stick up for what's right, even if it takes a lot of your strength. You always show up. You always make your loyalty known. And with this Four of Swords in reverse, I feel that definitely you wake up people from their slumber. Like, I'm seeing this as people who have been stuck in a rut for a really long time. People who have been felt very hopeless, very lonely. You bring out this side of them, Pile number 3, where they are able to remember who they are. They remember, you show them their light. And with this Three of Cups, Pile 3, there's something so a very good sense of individuality, and people just gravitate towards you. People want to be whatever you're a part of. If you started a club, people would want to be a member. People, I'm getting strong like leadership energy here. You are a leader in your own right, and in a way that's very authentic and genuine. People very much see you as someone that they can rely on, someone that won't judge them, most of all. I feel that before meeting you, Pile 3, people are constantly searching for someone like you, someone who's going to show them that there is, like I said, there's still good people left in this world. And I feel like you can make friends wherever you go, Pile 3, even if you have your doubts at times, but people definitely are amazed by you. And I feel like part of your hidden gifts and talents is knowing your worth, knowing that you value really honest and you value honesty, you value truth, and the right people are already noticing this. Pile 3 is what I'm getting here. And next we have this guide card. Represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. So yeah, this definitely confirms a lot with what I was saying about you being the savior for other people. That you show up and people's lives improve so drastically. People want to, yeah, like I said, people want to watch you, people want to follow you. They want to see what else, they want to find out more about you, Pile 3. You have there's a lot of curiosity here, for sure. And you really guide people through the storm. And it is highly appreciated. I feel that another part of your hidden gifts and talents is definitely your powerful voice. You speak up when necessary. You always, you don't back down. You're going to make your voice known. And with this gossip card, awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. I'm seeing a couple messages with this. First of all, I feel like you are very good at recognizing a bully, Pile 3. And when people are engaging in this type of behavior, very petty, disrespectful, gossip, and everything in between, you shut that down. You don't let them get away with it. And it's so, I feel like you intimidate people with this as well, Pile 3, but it's definitely necessary. Like, these people need to be humbled. Let's see, what else? I feel that some of you watching could also be the eldest child in your family, or you could already be a parent, because there's this energy of someone older, someone wiser, that people feel protected by when they're around you, pile 3. And I feel that overall you may also have you may consider yourself an old soul, very wise old soul. And another thing with this gossip card, pile 3, people trust you with their secrets. People trust you with things that are difficult for them to talk about, but they feel like they're in good hands when it comes to you. They feel like they can tell you anything. And with this, I feel that they like how honest you are. You're not going to sugarcoat or excuse certain behaviors. You keep it real with them. And I feel that the right people are going to take this in. They're going to learn from this and really respect where you're coming from. And another thing I'm noticing here is that all these oracles, they start with the letter G, so that could be significant here. Your name could start with the letter G, but that's very specific. And when it comes to zodiac signs, I'm getting Aquarius, Leo, Pisces. But if you aren't those signs, it's no worries, but those are just for extra confirmation. And finally, we have this grace card. Grace, blessing, come to me to set me free. I feel like at the core, pile 3, you have a big heart. You have this gift of being powerful yet gentle. And I get the sense that this can be a hidden gift or talent, because not a lot of people get to see this side of you, and rightfully so, because of course not everyone can be trusted. So I feel like that's another thing that's coming through here. And yeah, that's what I have for you today, pile 3. Thank you so much. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. If you chose this crystal, this is your reading. Let's find out what your hidden gifts and talents are. Starting off with this 3 of Swords in reverse. Feel that part of your hidden gifts and talents involve healing and getting over heartbreak. And I feel like this is a very important gift of yours, pile 4, because I feel like this is something that you have to consistently work on. It takes a lot of strength for you to do this. It definitely isn't easy, but I feel that what makes it special, pile 4, is the fact that you always choose love. You always choose healing over falling into unhealthy patterns, unhealthy mindsets. And with this 4 of Wands in reverse, there's definitely this theme of of home life being highlighted here. So I feel like this pile in particular is definitely has this gift of overcoming generational patterns. But of course, it doesn't always feel like a gift while you're going through it. But I feel that you are doing a lot, pile 4. You are doing better than you think. And with this 10 of Swords in reverse, you're slowly but surely picking yourself back up. And I feel that part of your hidden gifts and talents is knowing when something needs to change, when something needs to end, when you need to decide what's best for you and what you definitely don't want in your life. I feel that as a whole, pile 4, you're very good at staying connected to your inner child. You have a very gentle soul. You have a very innocent heart. You definitely don't let your past get you down or hold you back from believing in better circumstances. And I feel that this pile in particular, you're preparing for some kind of new life, some kind of new change. And this is definitely part of your hidden gifts and talents, because you're able to persevere, you're able to do what it takes to bring in the life you want to live. You're paving your own path. Let's see. I'm getting a lot of messages here of just a lot of things that you could be working towards right now or are hoping for. Now I feel that working, really going deep and seeing where your strengths are can help you get that. This organization card, pile 4, you know that you have to do things differently, in a sense. It feels as though sometimes you could feel like you're starting from square one. But I feel that you are so capable. You have so many. You will get to where you need to be, pile 4. You already have so many things within you that will get you there. I feel like this pile in particular could really, because of your circumstances and maybe even due to your upbringing, you could have anxiety, or it could feel difficult for you to articulate your thoughts, articulate your ideas, because of a certain trauma response is what I'm getting. And I definitely want to focus more on your gifts and talents, pile 4. But I feel like there's a message here about being kinder to yourself and knowing that you have what it takes and your intuition is always right. And with this child nature card, pile 4, I feel that part of your gifts and talents is that you're good with animals, you're good with being connected to nature. There's something you're able to really simplify. I feel like you don't need a lot to be happy. You just want, you may find joy in the simple things about life. You don't need all these extra unnecessary material things. I feel that part of your hidden gifts and talents is the fact that you're not someone who's driven by greed or money. You work hard for what you want, and with this Liberator card, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. If you're drawn to pile number 3, there may also be a message there for you, because this reminds me a lot about pile 3. I feel that pile 3 was more fierce, and pile 4 is more of a more gentle, more, there's something peaceful here. Even if you feel like you weren't always in a peaceful environment, pile 4. You are a very peaceful person, and it shows. And with this Liberator card, part of your hidden gifts and talents is freeing yourself of things that make you feel that you can't be yourself, that make you feel like there's no room for growth or compassion. And I also feel that a lot of people in this pile could also be parents or would be very good parents. Because even if this isn't something that, even if you don't see yourself having children in this lifetime, pile 4, with the knowledge and experience you have, you are able to really make a difference. I feel that you we're able to understand what children need, and help them feel more comfortable and safe. And there's definitely this energy of this pile not growing up with certain you didn't get something that you needed in your upbringing, pile 4. And I feel that part of your hidden gifts and talents is that you are not someone who's going to pass that on to the younger generation. You're not going to pass that on to other people. You are going to always choose compassion And overall, you're breaking a lot of cycles, pile 4. But yeah, with this fertility card, I feel like this is also confirmation that if you have any fears around having children, if you have your doubts on if you'd be a good parent, that you would be. You definitely, not everyone, this reminds me of that saying, every child deserves a parent, but not every parent deserves a child, or something like that. Or not everybody deserves a child. Something of that nature. So I feel that the fact that if you are feeling some guilt or second guessing yourself, that already shows how much you care, pile 4. You're thinking about the important stuff. You're really, you know what you don't want to repeat. You don't want to repeat any past cycles or patterns. And I feel like this is confirmation that you do better than you think, pile 4. And if this is something that your heart is set on, that you can definitely succeed in and make a difference in for your children. And also with this fertility card, this also gives me a nature, back to this nature energy. So I feel like this pile could also be very good at outdoorsy things, gardening. What else? Working with animals. And yeah, that's what I have for you today, pile 4. Thank you so much. Bye.